Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. I'll be showing you how to cut this simple bustier top. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Also, do not forget to turn on your notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. So this tutorial is very detailed, it's simple, it's beginners friendly. Like and share to others. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. In today's tutorial, we'll be needing this this which I've already taught you how to draft out in another video, but I'll be posting the link to the video at the description box. Please check it out and so you can learn how to draft this. So to today's tutorial, I'll be using this Ankara fabric, and I don't think it's up to 2 yards. It's a yard and some inches. I think a yard and 20 something inches. It's not up to 2 yards, right? And so in this tutorial, I'll cut this fabric into two. To divide, I'm gonna need to divide it into two. So we're cutting the back first. We'll be drafting for the back before we draft for the front. And I'll be needing this. You also will need, apart from the pattern, you will need your waist, your bust, and your hip, right? For those that want to do hip, I'll show you how to do a measurement without measuring your hip. But you will need your waist, your bust, your off shoulder, your 1/8 measurement of your off shoulder. You'll be needing it for this tutorial. So for the back, I'll take -5 to the length of the blouse, right? So this is -5. The length of the blouse I'm using is 26. I'll take 1 inch for hem. So 26, I'll add 1 inch, which is 27, and I'll mark 27. So this is 27, and then I'll go ahead to mark 1 inch for zip allowance. If you want to do 1.5, it's okay. If you want to do 2, it's also okay. I don't know if you can see this, so I've gone ahead to 1 inch for yes, 1 inch for the zip allowance. Then the next thing I will do is to take 1/8 of our off shoulder. 1/8 of the off shoulder is 5.5, and then I will add 1 inch for zipper. So this I will do it. 1/8 of the off shoulder is 5.5. 1 inch for that allowance. Then I will take another 1 inch for sewing allowance. So this is it. 5.5 plus 2 inch, which is 7.5, and then I will mark like so. I'll minus the arm side is 8.5. And then I'll connect like so. And then at this point I'll measure the bust divided by 4. So the bust divided by 4, the bust is 41. Let's divide 41 by 4. So like I taught when I was drafting how to draft the basic skirt, you place this here, 41, and then you mark. And the next thing you will do is you will add 2 inch. You add 2 inch for seam allowance, and then you will mark your waist measurement. So your waist is, shoulder to waist is 17. Shoulder to waist is 17, and then the waist measurement is 33. But if you have a calculator, you can just do it. I'm not with a calculator here. That's why I'm doing all this process. And then you add 2 inch. So at this waist part, you take your nipple to nipple measurement. Your nipple to nipple measurement is 4.5. So you draw 4.5, you take it up 4.5, right? You take it down 4.5, and then you rule line, you rule a straight line. Rule a straight line, and at this waist part, you will take, at this down part, the length of the blouse, the hem, you will take 1/2 inch at both sides. Take 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. Take 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. Then you will come down, because this place is deep, will come down by 10. They will mark here 10. So at this 10 parts, you draw a straight line. Here you will still take 1/2 inch, which is 1 inch, right? So that 1 inch you added for the dart allowance, this is what you are taking out. And then you connect this here, like so. You connect it here, and then you also, at this point, you connect it to this dart here at the upper side. I don't know if you can see, right? Don't know if you can see, right? So we have added 2 inch here. Then for this point we have taken 1 inch, so we'll add the 1 inch here at the hip point. This is it. You take 1 inch here, right? And then at the length of the blouse, we take 11.5 for the hip. The hip divided by 4, so it's 11.5, and then we add 2 inch. No, we add 3 inch, sorry.
So why I say we'll add 3 inch, this 1 inch, we're supposed to add 2 inch, which is the allowance, but this 1 inch we're taking here, we have to add it, and then we'll connect. And then we'll connect. Then we want the back to be the the um the back, the neckline to be 7. So then we'll connect with a curve at this off shoulder point. We'll connect with a curve out. Don't forget that you have to take 1 inch for your zip and all this measurement. Then if you want the down of your bodice to be straight, no problem, but me, I don't want it to be straight, so I'll take just 1 inch up, and then I curve because I don't want it straight. So now it's time to go. So this is it, and then I want to cut for the front. So the same thing you did at the back, you are going to do it for the front. So this is it. Then you place this, here, and then you pin. So you place this here, and then you will pin. So I've gone ahead to pin this, and the next thing I will do is I will trace this shape out. So I've traced this shape out, and then I mark for the nipple to nipple line. So this is it. And the next thing you do is you place this nipple to nipple, this nipple point here, you place this nipple point here, then you also trace out. Why I said you should trace out, this is for beginners, so you won't make any mistake, right? So you won't make any mistake. So this is it. So this is it, right? This is what we have cut out. And then for this waist point, we'll take this, whenever we are, whatever we are drafting now, we'll add this measurement back because we have taken it out. Whatever we were drafted for the hemming part, for the hem, we are going to still add it back. So now this is it. So we take the arm side. The arm side is 8.5. So we'll mark 8.5 here. You have to be careful so it will not be moving up and down. And then we'll mark 8.5 here. So we'll measure. The bust is 41. Then the same thing we did for the back, we're still going to do it again here. So we have to get the bust divided by 4. So for this, you will just rule a straight line to this edge here. You rule a straight line to this edge here. Now, let's take this. This is already right 5, now 9, which is like 14, and you need like, which is like 14, so you need like 11. Why I'm checking this for the bust is you need roughly 10.3 inch. That's what you need. So 14 minus 10.3 each, you have like 3 point something, and the 3 point something you're going to still sew with half an inch. You still have allowance too to do. But if you feel like after this that the allowance you made is not enough, what you can do is just add 1 inch at the side. So this is it. So this is the measurement. This is for this is it. This is for the front pattern. This is the sides. This is the sides that you need. So by the time you sew it, everything will snatch like this. So this is for the front, and then this is for the back pattern. So what you will do is you will go ahead and cut the lining just like this. You will cut the lining, but at the hem part you will leave half an like you cut it 1 inch. So that means the length of the blouse is 26. I added 1 inch, but for the lining you cut exactly the 26 inch instead of the 27 that I actually drafted, right? And then you go ahead and iron wording. You go ahead and iron wording for each of these. So you iron wording, right? So let's go ahead and do that.